Nice coat. This is a bad time. A culture of fear has gripped Prague.
I'm not prejudiced. I just have very strong opinions based on personal experience.
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětivý, ale teď? Nechápu, jak to zvládáš.
Can't believe a word they say.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
I'm not sure. They're hiding somewhere in the sewers, in the Davni district.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Reporting to you live from Picus. Exclusivity. Anonymity. Are the greatest concern. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank is now and forever will be the best secure archive company in the world. Around the clock, around the world. Focus teams, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded.
occurring after Dr. Tallis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in a neighboring intellectual
Some of those forged permits are pretty good. You ever let some...
Aren't you something else? Why do you have to be like that?
I wish I knew what the next
Nice
terrorist target
hardware.
was going to be.
I can get you a great
When the
price
Lisbon
for those
water
arms if you
filtration
ever
plant got
decide to
hit,
switch to
bottled
regular
water sales
prosthetics.
skyrocketed.
Lots of people are getting rid of their augmentations. Reduced mobility is a small price to pay for re-entering society.
The safest investment right now is weapons manufacturing. Cops are always going to need bigger and better guns.
Not another one. I'm not signing your petition. I don't want any more pamphlets from your church. Whatever you're selling, leave me out.
Dobrý. Hezký den. Doufám, že tady nehodláte páchat něco, co by všem zkazilo náladu.
You see all kinds of unusual people in the city. Sometimes I wonder what their stories are.
Just make it
I bet there are things in your biography that would scare me to death.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the test results. Spanish flu.
That's impossible. We eradicated Spanish flu decades ago.
Until yesterday, I
What?
would have agreed with you.
Sorry, I don't have time for tourists right
An
now.
old boy whose cells are telling me something different.
I'm preparing to
If
give an
it were
important
like-
presentation. Just let me be.
And versa.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I know you can't resist, but you
Move it along.
must, at least until tonight.
Hand them over.
Get out of my report. I heard a bunch of runaways live down here. Are you sure? These people are referring to a machine.
Is it benign?
Come on, you know how this goes.
Whatever.
Looks like a metro class. You trying to be funny?
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck.
Well, it looks like you. You're
I'm
clean,
closed
and
right
you're
now.
lucky
Sorry.
about the sense of humor.
Do not mind me, I was just leaving.
What is it?
This latest attack. It may just be the dagger that kills
Can't
Brown.
defend against that kind of
If
thing.
the tourism industry
I don't usually
continues to
blurt
drop,
out my political
many
views
shops
to people
around
on
here
the
will
street, but I
close.
just want you to know what they are doing to you Augs,
Have to
it
remember
is
to look in.
horrible.
What does hypothermic... warm thoughts. Think warm thoughts. There is no such thing as free will. We are programmed from birth. Heredity, culture, background. Think we make choices, but even they are.
Step off, Clank. You and your kind make me sick.
As I am.
I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall.
They speak the truth.
You sure it's not in your head, brother?
Quack, quack, typing, computers, don't you hear it?
I don't hear anything.
Hold out. You can do this.
What these journalists overlook.
Why do they always pick me? Go away.
Nice jacket, asshole.
Go away.
Hava? Oh, thank God. What's going on? What are the charges?
Old rights is no different. They run rights for any of them. We have to wake people up, shake them out of their indifference. Go out of there. I'm sorry.
This is no way to live. Lucky to have this fire. Might freeze to death.
We should lead with the population agenda, big global impact story. Then segue.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you?
What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moonbase? The clones on the moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Samizdat. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
Oh, that little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... Damn. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Pike's media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
I need you to stop looking into Praha Dovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy, huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Praha Dovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
you're gonna forget everything you know about
People have the right to know, no matter what the cost.
Fair enough, but there's a difference between speculation and fact. Right now I'm betting you don't have anything tangible to go on. You don't know who I am, what my role is, or what's really going on. Wait until the facts are out before you go spewing misinformation everywhere. Before you get people killed.
Okay, maybe I don't have all the facts yet, I'll give you that, but I know something's going on down there. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. That's why you always have to keep digging. The truth, the real truth. It's a rare fucking bird, man. And if you're too slow or too careful, it fucking flies off. So when I get so much as a hint of truth, I strike when I can, as hard as I can.
The way I see this, you can strike now with what you think you have and make a dent in the wall. Or you can wait until you have enough to blow this thing wide open.
Oh, for someone who wants me to ignore something, you sure are whetting my appetite. But you were right earlier. I have to get my facts straight before I do anything. Because if I don't, then I'm Picus. And if Sammy's dad is Picus, then that makes me Eliza Kazan. And that's fucked up, man.
You're making the right choice.
We'll see. You know, we could still use your help, though. Journalistic integrity may not mean very much topside, but it still means something down here. And that's why I think you should help us. You're our best shot at hitting the mass media where it hurts.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO, she leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
We'll see. Shane, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Sam's dad. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 200...
So, you got anything on Picus?
I'm still on it. Don't go anywhere.
Details recovered from the Black...
Whatever you do, don't drink the coffee.
The man may have been suffering flashbacks.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people. To offer an alternative to the fighters.
This is Eliza Kazan.
I just learned my son is a junkie. And the police arrested him for using What today?
Hezká noc, co? Hlavně, aby nám to vydrželo.
Dreadful of Europe.
Centrálo? Všude.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
Those reforms were enacted long before.
Ten hajzl leze do říky a dostane.
Julian is not acting like himself. Ever since the Palisade Bank fired him, he's been so
All
angry.
antagonism is destroying a great city, friend.
I was just
and
upstairs
everyone
and
is
he's
in
not
the
home.
home.
I'm worried he's already
The
going through
destruction
with
of
it.
Ruzicka Station. Almost symbolic, isn't it?
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024.
Data extractors have never breached the law. Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir. Absolutely secure. Data extractors have never breached.
Hackers are everywhere.
Do you work here? Custodial, perhaps? No. What the hell do you think it means? That's what I want. This man tried.
No entry here, sir.
I apologize profusely.
No, of course not. I was just expecting your assistance.
Dealings with somebody.
So, your corporate vault has been prepared. Data transfer may begin whenever you wish. Mr. Rotiro has also provided an executive space in one of the vault rooms under the name that was...
Master. Always so She is my wife.
Heard something. It was nothing.
You rolling?
Yes. Sub-level security room has their up-to-date security pattern.
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the letter. But this isn't a perfect world. This is what I can find out.
Access card.
Code 90, close ranks!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
It was probably nothing.
Do not shoot me!
Heard a noise. Wait here.
Approaching crime rate! Grenade out! Primary attack!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
From Picus, Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable systems, massive storage capacity, flexible strength, over 1,000 other unique capacity. Ariel, up to the best. Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed documentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus. Broke into the plane's cockpit. The real history book. Details recovered from the black box recording suggest.
Primary, above!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Move to patrol. Narrow.
All of them occurring after Dr. Alice Rucker, leader of the
Narrow pattern, confirmed.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press is maximum freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists. Underground websites
Access granted.
continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacities, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution
Clear.
3507, also known as Human Restoration. Unlicensed augmentation. Safety is the primary concern.
Nowhere safe?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And now, sense-making headlines from the world. Here are our top... For hours, the message was getting through. In Chile, we committed Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Despite whatever praises the underground media this is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live.
I will pretend I did not hear anything. Is that you? Especially in the wake of the Og incident, where millions of people lost their lives.
Huh? Probably not.
This cannot be real.
Suggests that the man may have remembered a flashback from the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago, Og detected all over the world, flew into a psychotic killing spree. I cannot speak, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. This is Eliza Cassell, exclusive.
Do you work here? Custodial, perhaps? No, you're too well up. coffee, please.
Please see the...
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been to a property bank?
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as...
Makes sense.
Oh, yes.
Your executive safes are available to anyone?
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and the application process is rigorous. Despite this, almost all our safes are currently occupied.
Your client list must be very impressive.
It is. Mostly they are held by executives from our client companies, but some select...
But with the same...
Oh,
that's all? So, this is a data haven?
Well, we don't use that term here, but yes. We archive highly sensitive...
Or government subpoenas.
Our international clientele do tend to disagree with the stance of their local governments as it pertains to corporate rights, let's say.
So they take advantage of this country's...
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
How big are the corporate vaults? Doesn't seem like this building would hold that many.
Oh, quite big in fact. We call them container vaults, like shipping containers. Our storage facility is actually right under our feet. Quite an impressive sight.
Underground, makes sense. Great security feature.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only visited by appointment and require the use of a client's keycard to access.
Thanks for the information.
Welcome to Palisade. We get few augmented clients as visitors, sir. Yes. Sub-level security room has our up-to-date security passwords.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or the corporate vault basement yet.
Can you get confirmation from IT?
I could, but they would only be able to confirm sending out the codes.
Doesn't protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates?
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the letter. But this isn't a perfect world. I'll see what I can find out. I don't know. Santo has been a short bet for a long time.
You are not permitted here, sir.
Access to this area is restricted, sir.
0. Visual.
However, there's nothing I can say to stop you out of divesting your container vault. Well, yes, of course we are curious about why any of our clients malfunction.